I always keep one for emergencies.
So do I. I keep mine in here.
Hello and welcome. My name is Thumb. Thank you for joining me today. I have a shorter video than the norm, which is personally good. I think we need to go a little back and forth on length, so that's fine. But I had recently made a video about my fanny pack that I just got. I had painted it, kind of added some pins, customized it, whatever, and I showed a video on my TikTok where I pull out my DSi from the case saying I always carry it with me, you know, this is where I keep it. And it was more of a joke than anything, but a lot of people had said, you know, why the DSi? Like, you have a lot better systems. So I just figured to make a quick video, kind of low-key explaining and just kind of going over the topic. I got this fanny pack maybe like a month ago by now. It was kind of a birthday gift to myself, and I just thought it'd be fun to make a little quick video showing that I keep my DS in there, because I used to actually travel around with the DS like literally all the time. I always had my 3DS on me. But since I started collecting, I've been trying to keep my collection all in my room and not take it places or do too many crazy things with it like you might normally if you know, you weren't a collector like I used to be. I used to simply just own a few Nintendo things. But once I started actually making videos and realizing that, wow, if one of these broke, especially after the flood in my room, I would be low-key screwed if I didn't have one of these. So the best choice was to simply leave it all in my room and only use it if I was either going somewhere close or if I was just going to use it, you know, in my own house. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just kind of show what I used to do? You know, it's like, oh, I used to keep my DS in here. You know, this is what it looked like. And I was looking at all my DSs and I'm like, which would be the best to show? Because I don't know, some of them look nicer than others. And one of my favorites is actually my DSi, which is the blue one with the Minecraft hearts on it. I just think it looks really cool. But a lot of people are like, you have like a 3DS and a 2DS XL. Why would you carry around your DSi? Which is a fair point. But I'm here to just say it was simply for aesthetics. Anyways, moving on. I decided to show you kind of the three systems that I would bring around with me and kind of compare them. I only brought my DSi for this one. I actually regret that. I wish I brought my DS Lite because I used to bring that one around with me all the time. But we're just going to pretend the DSi is the DS Lite in this scenario. So first we got my 2DS XL, a classic. It's nice, it's big, it is the newest one in my collection. Great, love it. Then we got the 3DS. This was my main DS for a lot of years. It was my upgrade from my DS Lite. It was amazing and I love it. It's just kind of a little scratched up. Then we got my DSi, which, like I said previously, we're going to pretend this is a DS Lite. It is amazing, but it can't play 3DS games, which is a bummer. When we're talking about size, it doesn't really matter in this instance since the 2DS XL isn't like a whole lot bigger than the other ones. It is definitely bigger and wider, but see, comparatively, it's not that bad. I love my 3DS and I definitely would bring it with me. Again, it's one of my favorites and I just don't want to damage it. Plus, it's got a really loose stylus, which I'm always scared I'm going to lose because I don't have any extra of the collapsible ones. That is the last one, and yes, I know it's rusty. I would bring my DS Lite except for the fact it can't play 3DS games. Like, there's nothing else really wrong with it, and I love playing around with the PictoChat, especially when there's other people with me who also have PictoChat. It's kind of fun to mess around with, which I really miss in the 3DS and later models that it doesn't have that feature anymore. Then we have my game case. This I don't actually bring along with me, especially not in my fanny pack. It's too big. There wouldn't be enough room for it. If I cleared out the front pocket, possibly. But usually I just grab one or two of the games that I'm feeling like playing. Of course, always have a game in the system itself. Here's a size comparison. It's a little thick, it's a little big, and a little inconvenient is all. A big reason why I bring my 2DS XL when I do go places is, for one, it keeps the cartridge very safe, keeps your game very safe, which is awesome. I do love that. Unfortunately, it has, as funny as it sounds, a small stylus. It's tiny, and I kind of hate that. Ultimately, I would like to get a DS that is strictly for traveling. Another 3DS would be great. We'll see. I don't know what'll happen. But yeah, I just felt like showing you guys what I actually brought along. Yes, I know I did kind of lie in my video where I showed the DSi, but you know, it was just for the video. It was not real. But yeah, for the most part, when I go traveling, I bring my 2DS XL. It's my favorite currently for traveling, and it fits really nicely in my bag. And before you click out of this video, please comment, like, subscribe. I am so close to 400 followers. It is exciting and I love it, and I guess see you in the next one. Bye!